Let's take a look at this MUJI Plum candy. Comes in a simple packaging like this with the individual candies wrapped. These are made in Japan. The whole pack has about 200 calories. Costs around 140 rupees or $2.30. Ingredients are sugar, starch syrup, table salt, acidity flavor, anthocyanin pigment. So let's taste it. That's how it looks. It has a really interesting plum flavor. It's quite sour. The flavor is quite close to the anise seed flavor. Not many ingredients and very flavorful and perfectly sweetened. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these 2 Bite Brownies. It comes in a pack like this. You get 4 of them in this pack. Made with real chocolate, super fudge taste, moist, chewy and decadent. All of our 2 Bite treats are lovingly baked in our kitchens the way mom used to bake them, with the real ingredients and real care. It's a product of Canada. Costs around 70 rupees or $1.50. That's how it looks. Let's taste it. It's definitely moist and you can taste the real chocolate. And eat this in 2 bites. Very decadent and yummy. Quite nice. Check it out. This is the Maxwell Food Center. This juice stall had quite a few interesting drinks. I chose this soybean milk tea with grass jelly. Costs around 80 rupees or $1.50 or so. That's how it looks. You can see the jelly at the bottom. Surprisingly, it tastes like milk. There is a hint of bean aftertaste, but very refreshing. The jelly is quite bland though, but nice texture. This is the watermelon and soybean milk drink. In this, you don't get that soybean aftertaste. Similarly priced, really flavorful drinks. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this treat from Breadtalk. It's a peach Danish. They have quite a few interesting treats to choose from. Which are laid out like this. You go with a tray and pick what you want to eat and then pay at the counter. The hardest part is choosing what to eat, because there are so many options. All of them are freshly baked. Pretty reasonably priced too. They have you covered on everything. They have savory stuff, sweet, decadent stuff. Never seen a whole peach used like this. Looks really amazing. Still quite juicy. Costs around 120 rupees or $2 or so. The Danish has a custard in the middle and those nuts on it add to the texture, and the peach is really soft and tender. It's a really nice combination of flavors and textures. Looks amazing too. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this ice cream soda. It's by F&N. Comes in this really cool can. Ingredients are carbonated water, sugar, flavoring, citric acid, and sodium benzoate. It's manufactured in Malaysia. Costs around 150 rupees or $2 or so. That's how it looks. Oops. It has no color. So let's taste it. Vanilla flavored, nicely carbonated, not too sweet. It's really good ice cream soda. It's very tasty. Surprisingly good for a canned ice cream soda. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this chicken dish. It's available in one of the hawker centers or food stalls. That's the food stall. It's called Highness Chicken. Costs around 650 rupees or $12 or so for this half chicken. It's really tender and soft, even too soft to pick it up with a fork. And it's very lightly flavored. It almost melts in your mouth, too soft to even chew. It has so much chicken flavor. If you want more flavor, you can add this chili paste to get the real flavor. You need to try it without anything. It's quite intimidating when you first see it because I'm so used to KFC. But this has so much more flavor though. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this interesting drink at a toast box. It's Kopi jelly milk tea. That's how it looks. It's around 250 rupees or $5 or so. Comes in a cup like this. It has jelly pieces on top. Looks interesting. Let's taste it. It has a nice coffee smell, very strong coffee flavor. The jelly is quite bland. Interesting coffee drink. Nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this U.F.O instant noodles with Japanese sauce flavor. It also has a turbo drain system and spicy mayo. Costs around 125 rupees or $2 or so. That's how it looks. These are the instructions on how to make it. And this is what you get. They have detailed info on how to use the drain system. This is what you get in the pack. With a spice mix, oil, another spice mix, and the spicy mayo. Pour the water and cover the lid. After 4 minutes, remove the drain cover and empty the water through it and add the remaining spices. That's how it looks. And before you eat, you can add the spicy mayo according to your taste and eat it. Really nice instant noodles. Gives you that soy sauce Japanese flavor, very flavorful and tasty. I think the mayo could have been a bit spicier, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this interesting treat in Singapore. It's a Japanese dessert called Taiyaki. It's a croissant type fried dessert shaped like a fish. Costs around 250 rupees or $5 or so. That's how it looks. Let's taste it. Nice mural. The outer layer is crispy and crunchy and chewy. The filling is made out of azuki beans, which has a very unique flavor, not too sweet. It's very comforting and really tasty, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this unique treat at Breadtalk. It's the Creator cheese honey cake. Costs around 200 rupees or $4 or so. It's sponge cake with caramelized cheese on top. It's really buttery, quite cheesy. The whole thing looks like a cheese wheel. Let's taste it. The sponge cake is really delicate and quite soft and very mildly flavored. Caramelized cheese on top gives it a really nice flavor. It's not overly cheesy. Tastes really good. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these laces. It's by Fascini. They've been around since 1910. These are Creatables laces, multi-flavor. You get candy as laces in multiple flavors. This costs around 110 rupees or $2 or so. Interesting packaging, gelatin free. Candy laces in 4 flavors. Ingredients are glucose, fructose syrup, wheat flour, sugar, dextrose, palm oil, acid, flavor concentrates. It has apple, pumpkin, tomato and radish for colors, antioxidants, aspartic acid and glazing agent. This is manufactured in Netherlands. Has about 130 calories. Let's taste it. These are the 4 colors. Let's taste it. All of them are different flavored. This is green apple. One looks like strawberry. This is pineapple, I think. These are mildly sweet but very playful. You could use these to decorate other snacks and cakes, or even mix a couple of them to create unique flavors. I think the blue one is blueberry. You can create beautiful laces, make interesting flavors. Let's taste it. It's a mix of fruity flavors, very mildly flavored, and very little sugar. Quite fun, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Artic Crush. This is the green apple flavored drink. Costs around 300 rupees or $6 or so. And the top part was just foam. I thought only the bottom half was the juice. It's a foamy ice, slightly green apple flavored, with a hint of sweetness. And the bottom liquid has a very strong green apple flavor. When you mix it up a bit, it's really tasty and quite yummy. Interesting textures too. Really tasty. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these sweethearts. These are from the Jelly Bean factory. Gourmet Gel Beans. Costs around 100 rupees or $2 or so. Gluten free, gelatin free, nut free, 100% natural flavors. Ingredients are sugar, glucose syrup, maize starch, water, fruit juice from concentrate, apple, orange, pineapple, acids, glazing agents, natural flavorings, acidity regulators, fruit and vegetable juices, and extracts for color. This has about 200 calories. It's manufactured in Ireland. You get a sour lemon, pomegranate, bubblegum, blueberry pie, raspberry jam, lemon and lime, cranberry and apple, Caribbean coconut, and a strawberry smoothie. So let's taste it. That's how they look. Let's taste it. That was a strawberry. It was very chewy and very flavorful. Let's try this one. I think that's cranberry and apple. Really nice flavor. Let's try the lemon and lime. That smells really amazing and very nice lime and lemon flavor. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this unique dish. It's at the Toast Box in Singapore. It's called steamed chicken in pickled vegetables. Costs around 500 rupees or $10 or so. That's how it looks. That's pickled vegetable with pieces of chicken. Also got some boiled rice. I don't think I have ever tried chicken with pickled vegetables. Not sure what the vegetable is. I think there are a couple of vegetables. Let's taste it. The chicken is really tender and the pickled vegetables are salty and it's really a perfect combination with the boiled rice. It's a really unique combination. The tender chicken goes really well with the salty, crunchy pickled vegetable. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Heinz tomato ketchup, 100% natural. They've been around since 1869. This is their 100% natural ketchup. Interesting color. This has no artificial preservatives, no added starch, no artificial color, or no artificial flavors. They ask you to refrigerate after opening and consume within 8 weeks. Ingredients are water, tomato paste, 26%, sugar, vinegar, salt, extracts of spice, onion, garlic, contains celery. It's manufactured by Heinz in Aligarh, India. Costs around 165 or around $2 or so per 100 grams. It has about 109 calories and 22 grams of sugar. So let's taste it. That's how it looks. Let's taste it. It's very thick. It's sour, sweet and salty and really tasty, and it's also 100% natural. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Heaven and Earth Jasmine Green Tea. Costs around 150 rupees or $2 or so. I don't think I have seen many jasmine flavored drinks. It's a really fragrant smell. Really nice packaging. This only has 66 calories. Ingredients are water, green tea, sucrose, jasmine flavor, sodium bicarbonate, anti-foaming agent. It's a product of Malaysia. So let's taste it. That's how the drink looks. It's a really tasty drink. Pleasant green tea, very little sugar. They could have toned down the jasmine fragrance though. Very interesting. Quite nice. Check it out.